So, you know what is happening today is happy multiple days of enjoyment season. So pretty much what that means is shop. Remember, it was this Black Friday, then became Cyber Monday, then became Cyber Week, then it became like if you don't shop, you're not American. You're going to Guantanamo Bay. So
And then it became a cyber year,
yeah, Cyber Year. And it says we're just
cyber
gonna go in your
decade.
pockets and buy stuff for you. So Amazon workers across the globe are planning protests next week. This article is from last week, so it's talking about protests are going to happen at a perfect time where people are looking at where these millionaires are looking at their pockets. For Black Friday, to look all the plebes to like beat each other up over toaster ovens and flat screen TVs, that kind of shit. But that kind of shifted towards the trampling and shuffling that happened for Amazon employees. They have to do that for us now. So they have to do the trampling and peeing bottles for us. So Amazon workers across the globe are planning protests. And Dr. Eugenius, yo, I can't believe this is not being reported. You should see the list of the shit that's about to go down across the fucking
Mm.
world, yo. Across the world. It's not just like Staten Island or like Alabama. Yo, this is crazy. So pretty much what's going down here. Planned events for Black Friday include protests from garment workers in Cambodia, where Amazon previously ducked out of paying worker severance during the pandemic. How crazy, yo? How you like skip out on garment workers in Cambodia?
Because Jeff Bezos needs several extra $1 billion. It's not going to change his life at all, but he needs it for bragging rights.
And then strike and work stoppages at warehouses across France. A driver strike in Italy. The second year after delivery drivers sought a more humane work schedule. A more humane work schedule, like demonstrations at a construction site in South Africa, which is being built on sacred indigenous land. How double down can you be? Not only you going the black people, but you're digging up the older black, you're digging up ancient black people bones. Like this is like I can't comprehend how racist that is. So it's like you're going to Africa to be we might as well dig up some slave bones in Africa and make them slaves again.
We need to put
So
those bones in the same bottles that you have to pee in.
and then this protest, Amazon's environmental impact in Spain. Um, so it's like workers across the United States are involved. 5 cities. So this is across the country. I don't know. I'm not sure it's across the world. It's not coordinated. It's not like everyone's talking to each other. But this is the early signs of what Amazon, it's going to happen for people to Amazon to be listened to, for people to listen at Amazon is to have a global kind of affair like this. So this is starting on Black Cyber Week, and because the media is not covering it at all, you got getting no coverage of this. I had to go in and find like our favorite Indian cable channel that calls the coronavirus the Wuhan virus, the China virus. But the only people that cover Amazon stuff, not the United States. So this is 20 countries, yo. You think this be like on like 60 minutes, but it's not.
Online retailers bracing for protest. Amazon employees and activists in 20 countries have launched a campaign. They're calling it Make Amazon Pay. Thousands of employees of Amazon and 70 trade unions and organizations are participating. This includes groups like Greenpeace, Oxfam, and Amazon Workers International. It's a collective of Amazon workers worldwide.
I love how their slogan is pay, 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 pay. Yo, son. No matter what language, pay, dinero.
This
Oh,
is
my money.
campaign. The protest is scheduled for the 26th of November to coincide with the Black Friday sale. It's a day when retailers offer massive discounts on products, Black Friday. It's a day when they
She
register
has a great
massive sales.
hairstylist.
But for Amazon, it will mark a
Like, I'm every woman.
worldwide strike by
That's
its
what,
employees.
that's what it looks like.
The protest
Like
covers
some Whitney
every
Houston
major market
shit,
for the
like-
company, including the United States, Australia, and New Zealand, India, and Bangladesh in South Asia, major European countries like the United Kingdom, France, Belgium, and Spain, South Africa, also Brazil and Argentina. Like I said, all major markets for Amazon. In the United States, Amazon workers will protest in at least 5 cities. What are they protesting? Poor working conditions, they say, long working hours, low pay, and the lack of accountability from senior executives. They say Amazon
No, don't treat your
pays for
workers like your
busy
customers.
expanding
Treat
its
the
business in
customers like shit
space,
too.
but here on Earth, Amazon workers are suffering. Look at this report from March this year. Amazon delivery drivers in the United States were urinating in bottles. Why would they do so? Because they do not get time for a...
Why she sound like an aunt? Like, why would you do this? Why would you do that?
bathroom break. This is what their workday looks like. Delivery workers often work 10-hour shifts every day, and they deliver up to 300 packages each. What happens if you're slow or if you delay your delivery?
That's
Well, you can
30
be
an
fired.
hour.
So here's what they do. They
Which is
cut
one
bathroom
every
breaks to
2
maximize
minutes.
deliveries. These are
So is that possible for someone to do that?
I mean, if you're treating people like they're not people,
So what
this
is
is
like a
why
realistic?
like they ring. That's why they just throw shit on your door, on your porch, and run away as fast as they can without ringing the doorbell, because they don't have time to ring the doorbell so that people won't steal your shit.
so you saying like UPS they're not like making the delivery drivers deliver 300 packages a day in 10-hour shifts?
Yeah, but like each like driver is responsible for only a set of addresses in a given area,
Yeah.
and those drivers and or their helpers, they'll most likely have several packages for one address.
Yeah.
But these Amazon workers are delivering like cell phone cases, to one person, and then a fucking spatula to somebody else
Across the
And-
town.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's so it just kind of boils down to, we need to get, Jeff Bezos money. Otherwise, he's gonna smack you with his pimp cane.
Yeah. With his penis rocket.
truly inhumane
Whoa.
conditions. The
Pause.
protesters say Amazon workers around the world are suffering, so they've decided to jointly protest and demand their fundamental worker rights. They want better pay, adequate break time, sick leave, an end to surveillance at work, and health and safety commissions to ensure a safe working environment. And to
Remember, we reported someone who had no business being a COVID tester, being forced to be a COVID tester. She dies, and Amazon sends like her daughter like a package for a therapist for a month or some shit like that. So
Yeah, and they also sent her a job application.
oh shit. Oh, 15. If you're under 14, it's $9 an hour.
to be fair, these are things
Yeah, if you're under
most
the
of us
age of
take for
5,
granted when we join a company.
it's
But
90
those
cents an
working
hour.
for Amazon say that they have to negotiate for lunchtime, for sick leave. Here is a message that these workers are sending to Amazon executives. The pandemic has exposed how Amazon places profits ahead of workers, society, and our planet. Amazon is not alone in these bad practices, but it sits at the heart of a failed system that drives the inequality, climate breakdown, and democratic decay that scar our age. Amazon takes too much and gives back too little. It is time to make Amazon pay. That's what they're saying. But what does it mean for the company? This is not one protest at one factory or warehouse. This is a global movement. Amazon says it takes these complaints seriously, and it has made significant progress in trying to resolve them. The employees clearly do not agree. And the problems for the company do not end with
I'm not
angry
an employee.
employees.
Like she can't even list. She can't even list what they did. They did something. Here's a paragraph. You read it. I'm not reading it.
These groups represent a variety of interests, and while we are not perfect in any area, if you objectively look at what Amazon is doing in each one of these areas, you'll see that we do take our role and our impact very seriously.
She was like, "You read that bullshit yourself."
No.
Yeah.
just no.
They gave you a list of demands, and
They
you
gave you a fucking box to scream in and a gun with one bullet in it to put in your brain.
I like that.
This is why I avoid shopping at Amazon. Like, there are some items which are like really difficult or impossible to get. I'll break down and get it.
Yeah, because it's ironic that it's because of Amazon is that way. It's because of Amazon I have to go to Amazon sometimes.
But I will pay a higher price to get it from like a local retailer. Let's say I need like a new camera. I'd rather get it from B&H Photo or Adorama and pay more money than to get it from Amazon.
Yeah. There's certain things I have to like make a decision. Or like I guess I have to go to Amazon because that place doesn't exist anymore. Or it used to be a website. Now it's like it's been borged by Amazon. So that kind of happens too over the years. So it becomes part of the source.
And workers worldwide, in India in particular, Amazon executives are in serious trouble. They have been charged in a marijuana smuggling case. The case has been filed in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. 2 men were arrested last week. They were allegedly using Amazon to smuggle marijuana. The police seized 20 kilograms of it from them. Amazon was asked to submit a response. The reply was apparently not satisfactory, and this should worry the company because India is one of the biggest markets for Amazon. The company has committed to invest $2 billion in India, a workers' protest, and legal scrutiny.
Yeah, they have agreed
bad news
to invest
and could derail their plans.
0.1% of
WION is now
available. So it's unfortunate I have to find the most comprehensive thing about the strike had to be an Indian news outlet, not an American one. So I just want to keep referring to that. So that's what's going down. It's kind of good news and bad news because people are putting their jobs in the line to go against a giant mega corporation.
I mean, it's good news if Amazon takes their concerns seriously.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my fucking breath though. I think that they kind of they employed this business model that they're very efficient in cutting out the middleman, cutting out competition, and it's weird. Like Walmart is known for stamping out small area businesses.
Yeah.
Amazon will stomp out the small area businesses and the online businesses.
Amazon's trying to stomp out the grocery store. It's trying to stomp out the liquor store. It's trying to stomp out. It might as well stomp out the lottery machine next. And then there'd just be no point of going to the store anymore for poor people. Just go to the Amazon website. I mean, that's the end result. They just want to be all of your life to go to Amazon, which is why the metaverse is making everyone extremely uncomfortable. Because the normal world is already shitty, so these companies are going ham with this metaverse. No one feels comfortable with it, but they go. Nike's doing some metaverse shit. A lot of companies are like, but everyone's like
virtual sneakers that won't keep your feet warm because they're on a computer screen.
Yo, you gotta go to sneakers.
To do this Ready Player One thing, and the thing is, Ready Player One was a dystopian tale. It was not a feel-good story. And they're really trying to go there with it. That was a cautionary tale.
Yeah. So we have to say good luck with, it's a good progress because 10 years ago I was thinking about, only way for us to go anything against Amazon has to be a global affair. And now this is a good start. There's a whole global movement across Amazon. It's only the beginning because the next thing, it has to get on Good Morning America, unfortunately. And then that's when you know it's fucking serious, like the John Deere shit. And the John Deere shit, they got a 10% raise, boy. 10%. 10% raise, yo, son.
Wasn't it 20 over the life of the contract?
20 over the life
but they got an instant 10% pay bump.
Yeah, son. So that's a signal.
Even the MAGA folks, because it's mostly MAGA folks that work at John Deere. Let's just be frank about that.
Yeah.
And even they are saying we're not being paid enough. And even what we are being paid, you want to take that from us?
And remember, the nurses were getting offered 1%. So people who deal with people's lives.
They're in the 1% now.
So shout out to make Amazon pay. That's Global Earth News and Black Power
Actually,
Magic
a
Hour.
shout out to make Amazon pay.
Oh yeah. Pay. So follow Black Power Magic Hour on Twitter, Facebook, Discord. Allegedly on Facebook until they tell us like we're being hunted down like animals. And then Dr. Reginius, he's on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, talking shit, and that's Global Earth News, Gobble Gobble edition.